China, okay, that it was scanned, we can offer or we can show other tools from PointCloud editor. In this case, I trim the PointCloud with the geometrical selection, and I'm going to make easier, lighter the dense point cloud using the density selection, the point, to use only 1 point for each centimeter. Okay, in that case, I delete directly all this point to make later the dense point cloud. Okay, and not only that, I'm going to consolidate that step. Okay, we have cloned the point cloud or even colorized, but in this case we are going to consolidate trim selection and the density selection. Now I'm going to show the way to classify automatically by dense point cloud editor. Okay, in this case you use the GPU. We have 4 models to use in point cloud editor: outdoor or indoor, or even line, power line. In each case we have a different resolution, and depending the model that you use, the Aplitop offer select automatically the radius working. Okay, if we can keep the existing classification, if you choose one model or another model, show different category depending on the model. Okay, in this case we are going to use the outdoor model and make the classification automatically. Okay, if we check it directly by property, we select the number of the point and the new category that we found in this step. Okay, we can check in property, ground, high vegetation, building, etc. Okay, the last classification that we get from that model, we show by category, and we can show the dense point cloud by category. Now we are going to check the slant tool, okay, during the scanning the area, no? So that in this step we load the waypoint for each position and get that position and all the orientation file for each picture. Okay, and here is the result of the route. Okay, this route is saved in one specific layer. We are going to change, for example, the color, the weight, the land weight, and everything. Then we use that path to make some interior analysis from the dense point cloud. Okay, in this case we are going to show the slant route. Okay, so that we can check picture by picture, depending on the waypoint, to analyze or to check some curiosity or some information for each picture, to make an idea for the reality on our scanning. Okay, in this case we are going to use that picture or that point view to make some dimension, to make the dimension of that window, for example, quickly and easy. Okay, this is one way to analyze this space. But if we want to draw in there, we can delete some dimension, make a new layer, for example, window, and drawing in that layer. So the first thing, we can draw in directly by 3D polyline, for example, activate the current layer and select the 3D polyline. Check one point, corner by corner, and close the first point. And here is, but we have to make pay attention with the right position of that corner. But it's easier to use set the plane reference. Okay, in that case, only use one local system, define 2 points that is included in the facade, and then for the vertical axis. Okay, and this is the one plane reference. Okay, we can save that plane reference or that local system to use in many steps when we want to use. For example, in this case, select again that plane, and all things that we drawing right now it's on this plane. For example, select the rectangle, and we can drawing directly over this plane. Here it is, and repeat the same process. Okay, for all the window in that facade. For that, we can drawing two in one perpendicular plane from this, using the same local system, but in that case we select another plane, but in the same local system. Okay, but right now we can select, we could select another 2 points to select another local system, but we are going to use the same. So only we change the orthogonal plane. Okay, there is, here is, but now we adjust this plane with one distance to drawing in the right distance or in the right plane of the facade. Here is, notice, and here we can drawing the new window. Here select the reference snap and check the new window. Here is, and it's easier to drawing plane in this plane to drawing in 3D dimension. Okay, right now we can, another tool very useful is to calculate the intersection plane in both between both planes. For example, define the first and the second one. Okay, only to select the right plane, XZ or YZ. Okay, then only selecting the dimension where we want to draw in the intersection line from here to the top of the pillar here, and we can check OK to drawing the right line. Here is OK, click on OK, and here is. If I kept the entity, we can show all entity over the point cloud. Here is. Okay. Another useful tools that Point Cloud Editor offers us is to work with geotag. With geotag is like an information point, okay, where we can link or we can attach some information. For example, in this case, the dimension of the window or something like that, and we can save the date, the author, the position, the coordinate. We can take some picture or link some file, or even save the URL to examine some file or some information from that. In addition, we can export or import that coordinate or that point in order to explore or examine the dense point cloud. Okay. Right now we are going to use the route that we took during the scanning in order to analyze inside of the dimension. The idea here is to make a video following one route. In this case, I use that route, but we can use another 3D polyline or so on. No? We define the duration of the video, the speed, and we want to appear, for example, the 3D entity, the dense point cloud, and everything. The first thing to drawing in Point Cloud Editor is to drawing directly point by point in 3D dimension. Okay. The problem here is we have to find the right point of view to see the right location of the point. For example, like this. Okay. But sometimes we have some problem in order we got to write or correct that point, okay? But if you notice, there are some problems like this, okay? The vertices is not in the right location, okay? For example, we can drawing over that line again, okay? If I move the point of view, I check it's not in the right elevation, we can change, for example, change the elevation to flatten the polyline, okay, and flatten at this elevation, okay. Right now we can move each vertex using the auxiliary polyline. It's one way, only one way to use this, okay. But if we can forget the set the elevation to drawing, we can working in one if we set one plane reference, okay, in order to drawing directly over this plane. For example, right now I will drawing directly in each corner using the information on the dense point cloud like this. Close the polyline, and here is all the entity are drawing in the same plane, okay. It's very easy, like where we drawing in the windows, okay. But right now it's in horizontal plane. Now I can select one selection of the elevation, like a slide of the point cloud, dense point cloud, in order to filter that selection by elevation, okay. With that filtering, we only let visible only the point, the reference to the wall, to the facade, follow the line like this, point by point, corner by corner, to drawing its entity. And here is all the entity. Then we drawing in the plan reference, we elevate each vertices, for example, a 10 radio search radio, to fit the lower point of this selection, okay. Here is the entity. Then restore the visualization of the point, the selection, and here is all the point and entity that we drawing. The most useful tools that I like me is use the raster image, okay. It's like a radiography, okay, where you can select the part of the picture using the density of for each picture, the density of the point for each picture, okay. For these tools, we can extract very easy the wall or vertical line, etc. And even we can export all the picture that we took, then export or import in the CAD platform or something like that. Not only that, we can drawing directly in that CAD editor, okay, to drawing each entity. But for me, I prefer to work in the CAD platform for that solution, because we have more tools, and we can export or transfer all our entity to the CAD platform. For example, here, and here is all the CAD platform. Then in the CAD platform, we can import the picture, and we can check the coincidence, how fit each entity, and even we can drawing with the CAD platform with the different tools all the entity that we find in that picture. When we finish, transfer again all the entity from the CAD platform to the space model of the point cloud editor, and here is the result, okay. We can combine all both tools. Notice here in that part of the point cloud, okay, the upstairs wheel, okay. If you filter with the selection point, we can notice one curiosity like this, okay. If I drawing the 3D line, okay, we can draw the upstairs, and the wheel, the stair wheel is tilted, okay. and even we can export to the CAD platform. To conclude, the one tools very useful for our customer is we can share our information with the customer, and we can give them a link to use this web viewer to analyze the tcpPointCloud directly by this web viewer. Okay, in this web viewer, they can use the different filter, they can make a dimension, or even they can make a profile or analyze the different things, or change the perspective, orthomate, and everything. No? For example, here we are going to make a profile for that upstairs, okay, to notice the difference, the elevation on this area. Okay, here is. It's very useful to analyze our customer without any license, only to extract the information the customer that we have extract information from that tcpPointCloud without use PointCloud editor. Okay, I hope you like my demonstration and the different tools that we have in PointCloud editor. Check.